Welcome to TRK Studio, where timeless design meets quiet comfort. Today, we explore an elegant American-style reading room filled with warmth and tradition. If you enjoy refined interiors and thoughtful details, please subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments as we begin this relaxing design journey together. Welcome into this quiet corner of American tradition, where time seems to slow down the moment you enter. Notice how the warm wood panels and carefully arranged books create a sense of balance and familiarity. This is the kind of room that invites you to sit longer than planned, letting thoughts wander freely. The soft daylight, filtered through classic windows, brings a gentle calm that feels deeply comforting. Every detail here reflects craftsmanship, patience, and respect for tradition. It's not about being impressive. It's about feeling at ease, surrounded by textures and tones that quietly remind you that home should always feel timeless. As we step further inside, you can feel how this reading room embraces a softer country-inspired elegance. The muted colors and aged finishes tell stories of warmth rather than perfection. This space feels lived in, yet refined, like a favorite book returned to again and again. Gentle light touches every shelf, revealing textures that feel honest and grounding. It's easy to imagine spending an afternoon here, unhurried and peaceful. This room doesn't rush you. Instead, it invites you to slow down, enjoy the silence, and reconnect with simple pleasures that never go out of style or lose their charm. Here, the room takes on a slightly deeper, more scholarly character, inspired by classic English libraries and softened with American warmth. The darker wood tones create intimacy without feeling heavy. Lighting gently highlights the spines of well-loved books, encouraging curiosity and reflection. This is a place for quiet focus, where every element feels intentional and meaningful. Nothing feels excessive, yet nothing is missing. The balance between elegance and comfort is what makes this room so inviting. It reminds us that a reading space should nurture thought, creativity, and rest, all at once, without demanding attention or overwhelming the senses. In this space, simplicity and tradition come together beautifully. Soft walls and natural wood surfaces create a gentle harmony that feels effortless. You may notice how everything feels proportioned just right, never too much, never too little. This room encourages stillness, offering a quiet retreat from busy days. The light moves naturally across surfaces, revealing subtle textures that make the space feel alive. It's a reminder that luxury doesn't always shout. Sometimes, true elegance whispers softly, allowing comfort, familiarity, and thoughtful design to create an atmosphere. This reading room feels like a warm embrace, shaped by country charm and classic refinement. The shelves, the lighting, and the carefully chosen accents all work together to create a sense of belonging. Nothing feels rushed or trendy here. Instead, it feels steady and reassuring. The soft glow of light brings warmth without distraction, making the room ideal for long, peaceful moments. It's easy to imagine mornings starting here or evenings ending quietly with a favorite book. This space gently reminds us that beauty often lives in details that are meant to be appreciated slowly, over time. As you look around this room, notice how elegance is expressed through restraint. The tall shelves and subtle carvings add character without overwhelming the space. Soft walls and natural fabrics keep everything feeling light and welcoming. This is a room designed for reflection, where comfort and dignity coexist. The gentle light encourages calm conversation with yourself, away from noise and distractions. It's not designed to impress visitors, but to serve those who use it daily. This space honors tradition while remaining deeply personal, creating an environment where reading becomes both a pleasure and a form of quiet self-care. There's a timeless confidence in this reading room that feels instantly familiar. The warm wood tones and classic details speak to generations of craftsmanship. Light settles gently, creating an atmosphere that feels safe and grounding. This is the kind of room where silence feels comfortable, not empty. Everything has its place, contributing to a sense of order and peace. You may find yourself breathing a little slower here. This room isn't meant to follow trends. It exists to provide consistency, comfort, and a quiet reminder that some spaces are meant simply to support thoughtful living and restful moments. This room carries a gentle country elegance, blending traditional design with relaxed comfort. The muted colors and textured surfaces soften the space, making it feel approachable and warm. Light moves naturally across shelves and walls, revealing depth and character. Nothing here feels forced or overly styled. Instead, it feels authentic and welcoming. This is a place where reading becomes part of daily life, not a special occasion. The calm atmosphere encourages you to linger, to pause, and to enjoy the simple pleasure of being surrounded by familiar textures and carefully chosen details that quietly enrich the experience. Here, comfort takes center stage without sacrificing refinement. The balance between soft surfaces and sturdy craftsmanship creates a space that feels both elegant and deeply relaxing. Light gently highlights the details, making everything feel warm and inviting. This reading room doesn't demand attention. It offers it gently. You can imagine long afternoons spent here, uninterrupted and peaceful. It's a reminder that the most beautiful rooms are often the ones that feel easiest to be in. This space supports slow living, thoughtful moments, and the quiet joy of returning to a place that always feels welcoming. This room reflects a graceful blend of tradition and softness. The tall shelves and neutral palette create a sense of openness while maintaining warmth. Lighting is carefully balanced, enhancing textures without overpowering them. Everything feels calm, measured, and intentional. This is a space designed for consistency and comfort, where reading becomes a daily habit rather than an occasional luxury. The elegance here feels natural, never forced. It reminds us that good design should support our routines and enrich our quiet moments. This room offers a peaceful retreat, encouraging you to slow down and enjoy the beauty of. There's a quiet dignity in this reading room that feels deeply reassuring. The classic lines and warm materials reflect a respect for tradition and thoughtful living. Light settles softly, enhancing the room's calm atmosphere. This is a space where you can disconnect from the outside world and reconnect with yourself. Nothing distracts. Nothing overwhelms. The design encourages focus and rest in equal measure. It's easy to imagine returning here every day, finding comfort in its familiarity. This room shows how timeless design can create emotional warmth, making everyday moments feel meaningful and gently grounded. This space feels calm, balanced, and quietly refined. The soft tones and textured surfaces create a gentle backdrop for moments of reflection. Light enters naturally, revealing the beauty of craftsmanship without demanding attention. Everything feels intentional but never rigid. This reading room invites you to relax, to settle into a comfortable rhythm, and to enjoy reading as a form of peaceful escape. It's not about making a statement. It's about creating an environment that supports well-being and thoughtful living. This room reminds us that simplicity, when done well, can feel deeply luxurious and endlessly comforting. In this room, tradition is expressed through harmony rather than formality. The symmetrical shelves and warm tones create visual balance, while soft lighting keeps the atmosphere relaxed. This is a space that feels dependable, familiar, and welcoming. It encourages you to slow down and enjoy uninterrupted moments. Nothing here feels temporary. Everything feels chosen with care. This reading room reflects a lifestyle that values patience and comfort over trends. It's a place where time feels less urgent, where reading becomes a daily pleasure, and where thoughtful design quietly supports a calm, steady rhythm of life. This reading room offers a gentle sense of order and calm. The warm wood and neutral walls create a soothing environment that feels instantly comfortable. Light moves softly across the room, enhancing textures and creating depth. This space isn't designed to impress at first glance. It's designed to feel better the longer you stay. The atmosphere encourages reflection, rest, and quiet enjoyment. It's easy to imagine spending many hours here, returning again and again. This room shows how classic design, when thoughtfully executed, can create lasting comfort and timeless beauty that never feels outdated. Here, craftsmanship and comfort meet effortlessly. The room feels solid and reassuring, with textures that invite touch and details that reveal care. Lighting is warm and balanced, creating a peaceful environment ideal for reading and reflection. This space feels grounded, offering a sense of stability and calm. It's not designed for noise or distraction. It's designed for presence. This reading room supports a slower pace of life, encouraging you to enjoy moments without rushing. It reminds us that well-designed spaces can quietly shape how we feel, helping us relax and reconnect with simple, meaningful routines. This room feels personal, warm, and thoughtfully composed. Soft colors and aged materials create an atmosphere that feels lived in and loved. Light gently reveals textures, making the space feel inviting without being overly styled. This is a reading room designed for comfort above all else. It encourages you to sit, stay, and enjoy the moment. There's a quiet charm here that feels honest and enduring. This space doesn't try to impress. It simply supports daily life with grace. It's a reminder that true luxury often comes from spaces that feel familiar, calm, and deeply comfortable. As you take in this space, you may notice how everything feels balanced and intentional. The warm wood tones and muted colors create a calm foundation, while gentle lighting adds depth and softness. This reading room feels timeless, designed to age gracefully rather than follow trends. It's a place where quiet moments feel meaningful. The atmosphere encourages thoughtful reading and peaceful reflection. Nothing distracts. Nothing overwhelms. This room offers consistency and comfort, making it easy to return to day after day. It shows how traditional design can still feel relevant, welcoming, and deeply satisfying. This reading room carries a soft elegance that feels easy and unpretentious. The tall shelves and textured walls create visual interest without dominating the space. Light flows naturally, enhancing realism and warmth. Everything feels calm and steady, encouraging you to slow down. This is a room meant for quiet enjoyment, where reading becomes part of daily life rather than an occasional escape. The design supports comfort and focus, allowing you to fully relax. This space reminds us that well-balanced interiors can create emotional peace, offering a reliable retreat from the outside world's constant noise. Here, tradition feels warm rather than formal. The wood finishes and neutral tones create a sense of familiarity that's instantly comforting. Soft lighting enhances the textures, making the room feel welcoming and calm. This reading room invites you to settle in without distraction. It supports thoughtful moments and unhurried time. Everything feels chosen with care, contributing to an atmosphere that's both elegant and approachable. This space shows how classic design can feel deeply personal, creating an environment where reading becomes a quiet pleasure and time feels less demanding, more generous, and easier to enjoy. This room reflects a balanced approach to traditional living. The symmetrical layout and aged textures create a sense of order and calm. Light enhances the space naturally, revealing details that feel authentic and enduring. This reading room feels steady and reassuring, offering a peaceful place to retreat. It's designed to support long moments of focus and rest. Nothing feels excessive or unnecessary. This space reminds us that timeless interiors don't need constant change. They offer comfort through consistency, creating environments that feel familiar, welcoming, and dependable, day after day, year after year. There's a gentle warmth in this reading room that feels instantly inviting. The craftsmanship, materials, and lighting all work together to create a calm atmosphere. This space encourages you to slow your pace and enjoy quiet moments without distraction. It's not about luxury for show. It's about comfort that lasts. The room feels thoughtfully composed, offering a sense of balance and peace. This is a place designed to support daily rituals, where reading becomes a moment of rest and reflection. It quietly reminds us that beautiful spaces can nurture calm, clarity, and contentment. We end in a reading room that perfectly balances elegance and comfort. The warm wood, neutral tones, and soft lighting create an atmosphere that feels timeless and reassuring. This space invites you to pause, reflect, and enjoy simple pleasures. It's designed to age beautifully, growing more meaningful with time. Nothing here feels temporary or rushed. This room represents a lifestyle rooted in calm, tradition, and thoughtful living. As you imagine yourself here, remember that good design isn't about perfection. It's about creating spaces that support peace, comfort, and moments of quiet joy every single day. Thank you for spending this peaceful time with TRK Studio. If this reading room inspired you, please like the video, subscribe for more timeless interior designs, and leave a comment below to share your thoughts. Your support helps this channel grow and continue creating calm, elegant spaces for you.